You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, man, here I thought it was going to be over.
Last night, we had a special guest, Paul Abramson, whose website is amazing.
Love you, Dad. Have fun over there.
And we told a great story about the movie, the Genesis Paradise Lost movie, and then had to tell the sad part of it of my son stealing money from the guy who made it. And
My dad does things that frustrate me to death.
trying to steal the copyright and everything else. So
Why wouldn't you get all the money you can out of that ministry?
tonight, I'm going to finish what happened on my side. You heard what happened to Ralph with my son, and it breaks my heart to have to do this.
Yeah, right.
And I'm going to have to get Paul, who's one of the trustees, on the phone here. Let's see.
Bring it on.
Hello?
Hey, Paul, Ken Hovind here. You ready to comment a little bit?
Sure.
I'm just starting explaining what happened with my son stealing all the CSE ministry assets. You and Glenn Stoll were the CSE trustees in 2006. So you chime in whenever you want. I'm starting at the beginning here and tell the story.
Failure to withhold and pay employee-related taxes, structuring cash transactions, and then threatening the IRS.
You can verify what I'm saying is true, and we've tried everything else to get Eric to repent and get right with God, and it ain't working.
Wow.
Eric, I think you've sinned. I'm trying to help you, son. I want fellowship back with the family and you, and this is not right what you did.
That he could walk away if he wanted.
Yeah.
Obviously he's not going to do that.
It's our position at CSE that Eric illegally transferred all the CSE assets that had been entrusted to him November 2nd, 2006, the day I was taken to jail, to the new ministry. Now, Paul, all the assets that CSE had that you were trustee of, Eric has changed the title at the courthouse and has changed the title on the vehicles, and totally illegally. Is that correct?
I'm not my dad. That wasn't me.
Actually, thousands of things, you know,
Right.
when you figure all the little stuff. And then he never hinted to nobody that, hey, you guys, I can't watch these things for my dad anymore. You got to come and get them.
Nope, I'm not going to promote that for you. You do that on your own. I got no interest.
Eric just said, basically, I don't know what you're talking about. All this is mine. Go away. If
Yep.
you don't go away, I'm going to call the cops.
He did call the cops,
And
threw me off my own property.
You think I'm an idiot?
Everybody knows that abortion question is absolutely evil and demonic. But the federal judges will say, no, it's good.
That's back when we were still looking at the girls,
Yeah.
man.
Okay. Well, we're not trying to harm Eric or his ministry.
Yeah, tax sheet, yeah.
We want to fix this. That's all we're trying to do. We want God to bless his ministry. I don't want to have any control over his ministry. Neither do you or Glenn or the CSC trustees. We just want the stuff back that we trusted him with in 2006 and leave us alone. Or we'll help him if we want to help him get started right.
It would be absolutely pointless.
We're stuck with each other in eternity, and that's a wonderful thing.
And so we're trying to get this resolved and not do anything wrong.
I don't know what he's going to, which direction is he going this week?
We mentioned last night about how Absalom was David's third son. And if you read the story in 2 Samuel 15, Absalom stole the kingdom from his dad. And Eric did exactly the same thing. He stole everything. He coveted my fame, my phone number, my website, the assets that CSE had accumulated. I started with nothing.
Put it away. Forget it. Who cares?
The government took some, and Eric took the rest.
Show me the money. Where's it at?
I feel that way. I've waited 5 years. Paul, you and I have talked about this 1,000 times. What should we do?
Don't be a Kent Hovindite.
I knew as soon as we went public, we're going to destroy his little ministry.
That's why I have ADD now. Thanks, Dad. I appreciate it.
And that's not the goal.
You're a terrible liar.
He doesn't repent. It's not a good thing to fight against God's church and God's people and God. It's not. If you're a believer, in some situation, God takes your life. He shortens your life, and sometimes he takes it immediately.
Right. A day of reckoning really is coming.
And every single person that I've talked to, without reservation, says that Eric needs to give this back immediately.
You got no clue.
I mean, I hate that, but it's been 5 years. I've been waiting. So I told Eric the day I got home, and I've been telling him every time I talk to him ever since. I say, son, the solution is very simple. We trusted you with a bunch of stuff that the government did not seize. The forklift, my Swiss Army knife, my underwear. We would like that back.
Suck it up, son.
We're talking about several $1 million of stuff.
Yeah, I know.
It's big.
We're going to have to treat him like a non-believer.
In a similar way, Eric has insulated himself from even thinking that maybe all the assets should be returned. He won't even think that way. That thought will never cross his mind. His board of directors told him it should. Many pastors have told him, Eric, this isn't right. He can't even think that way.
Both my board of directors and in my leadership group.
But it isn't right for my own son and my grandchildren to not be up here helping.
I don't know. My opinion is Dad quit.
You know, I have a duty to do.
What Eric has been telling people is Dad deserves to lose it all because he was fighting the government and he's still in rebellion and fighting the government.
I'm not responsible for anybody.
Doesn't matter what I did or what I'm doing. If we really wanted to push the issue, we could make him return the stuff and pay a bunch of damages, couldn't we, Paul?
Bring it on.
So, you skeptics and scoffers, shut up. I didn't break any laws. Now, Eric, listen carefully. You've been calling me names. You've been calling me a liar. You've been calling me a criminal. You've been saying I broke some kind of laws and I violated the IRS laws, and you're justified in keeping all this stuff because I'm a bad guy.
This guy is a tax protester.
Should you desire to make all this right from your end and return all the stuff, CSE will help GodQuest get started the right way. We want to help.
I ain't got time for that shit.
We have to demand unconditional surrender.
It's either you pay back money, you're beaten, or you're killed.
So, to prevent anyone from muddying the waters, let's keep two things separate. There are the assets that the government did seize. They only had permission to seize real estate. You raised the funds with my mailing list to get it back for me, and instead put that into the name of CSE, and you're collecting rent on it, and you have ever since. There's also some assets the government did not seize. My pocket knife, my underwear, my socks. And again, we're ready. We're done playing. We want unconditional surrender. Want it all back, okay? We had video equipment, cameras, all kinds of stuff. We had 180 VCRs. Push one button to make 180 copies.
Sure glad we made that decision with those tapes.
Come visit Dinosaur Adventureland. It is fun. How long you been here, brother? 3 days now? And how do you like it here? It's an amazing place, isn't it?
Don't follow Kent Hovind.